Hey, what's up? We're back on the Stefs and Rob show on Spotify. The next guest, I am stoked because I grew up in the 90s. Everybody has heard his band and his hit single, The Callings Alex Band. Thanks for coming by.
Now you're aging me even more. It wasn't 90s. It was 2000s.
It was. It
It was
was. But
early 2000s.
I've been
Yes.
enlightening some younger audience members about pagers recently. So just I'm aging myself, you
No,
know?
yeah, pagers. I vaguely remember those times too. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a good time. So you have the band is back together, The Calling. You have a new single, Dust, coming out July, a new tour coming. Why get back together? Why kind of revamp? I know this has been pretty common lately with other bands.
So yeah, common right now, obviously, with a lot of 2000s bands, but totally not my story. My story is totally different. So first of all, the Calling wasn't a band. I would just hire players basically. So it was kind of an ever changing lineup of people behind me. And and I never really stopped or wanted to stop after the second record. I made a solo record, and like 2010 with that solo record, it was like the theme song of the World Cup, and I was doing all this stuff, and the first single was blowing up, and then I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. So in 2011,
Oh my gosh.
basically for 10 years, I was not able to do my job or much of anything really because I had Parkinson's disease. Yeah. So, but amazingly, that kind of turned in a way that my doctor still didn't understand, but I don't have the disease anymore. I have which
Wow.
doesn't happen. It's so basically they either screwed up, and I never had the disease, even though they did multiple scans and things and checks, and this is multiple hospitals in Los Angeles here where I'm from. But basically, they either screwed up, or I'm like one in a billion who got lucky and it went away. So basically, like the last bunch of years, maybe I'd say since 2020, I've just been dying to put another Calling record out and do what I do, and now that I'm like able to do it again. So
I had no clue you were dealing with health issues, and that was the factor in the band.
That's really why I disappeared. And it was definitely a huge reason why I wasn't.
Did you change lifestyle at all, like clean eating?
Oh, yeah.
Or different water?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, all total change. I mean, yeah. I mean, when it was weird too. When it hit me, it was not. It wasn't some gradual thing that came on. It was like all of a sudden, almost I couldn't. I couldn't walk. I couldn't. I basically lost. I was just lost function. So I mean, thank God for Michael J. Fox, his foundation, because the research and money they put into like certain medicines that didn't exist for him when he first got it, and that did for me, and the medicines are amazing. And again, I'm lucky in a lot of different ways, but yeah. But so anyway, back we're doing, and I this time instead of just hiring people, I actually I took people in my band now that I've been working with for a long time. My guitar player for 20 years. He's been, people I really trust, and we're actually a band now. So it's the first time the Calling is a band. And yeah, it's been quite a journey to get in this new music world, to get a record done and all these things, and be at this point finally. So
yeah. And with a name like Alex Band, you have to have a band. I think you didn't have a choice,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I know. The name is funny. It's true. That's my name.
So I was in LA for several years before I moved back home to NorCal, and I have a couple girlfriends that had a crush on you back in the day, and it was cute. They enlightened me. I didn't know that your dad was Charles Band and that made horror films. How was it growing up with a dad creating horror films?
It was awesome. I mean, it was I mean, what a crazy childhood I had here in Hollywood. Amazing being part of on the sets of his movies, and a lot of. I mean, for people who don't know, he's kind of like the king of the B movies. He's made over 400 films over the last 40 plus years, and it's like his main thing was direct to video, like when you went to Blockbuster and those places, there was like all those. But anyway.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
it was wild. I mean, as a kid, I was, there were good and bad things. I mean, honestly, it was amazing to be a part of watching things at a very early age that I probably should not have seen.
You don't
Like it's
scare
kind of,
easily nowadays.
no, God, no, no. I saw like the inner workings of it all and like how like special effects and I mean the people that he worked with when I was growing up are people that went on to become massive legends in their field. Like like his special effects guy, Stan Lee. Stan Winston ended up doing a lot of huge things. And then anyway, so it was a lot of really amazing things, but also in the 80s it was also like funding these B movies was like a questionable thing, like, and I don't know if it was always the right people or nice people that were funding things, so there was some weird
What do
things
you mean?
like
I've met so many producers in LA and partied at their places. A lot of them are weirdos. I don't want to say all of them,
no,
but
I mean I'm talking like maybe mafia or something really bad, like when I
ooh,
was very young.
dirty money,
Someone
dirty
tried
cash.
to
I
someone
want
put a
you,
car
dirty cash.
bomb. Yes, someone put a car bomb on my dad's car to kill him.
What?
And instead it went off in the middle of the night and blew up part of our house, which got
Wait,
burned
why though?
down.
Because if he's just making movies, isn't that a fun thing? Or he didn't go with the person to produce them? Or like, what? Why would you be mad at
No,
someone that's just
I
trying to
mean,
make
when you're
people
work,
entertained?
so with if there's no studio and you're funding this whole thing, and it's an independent production. Like back then, it
Oh,
was, I mean, what like if you can't pay the pyrotechnic guy in time because there's things happening and whatever, like he might go crazy and try to kill your family, which is
that's
that's I'm just saying
nuts.
we did have weird things like that happen, but for the most part it was all
What an
obviously
exciting childhood that you've lived
so
and be
exciting.
very
Yes, so
excited. Were you in any of the projects? Did you ever do like
yeah,
yeah?
I was in a lot of like I he would always have me as like a kid in a movie. I mean I'd have like one line or something, but I was in a lot of
It wasn't
transfers.
campy B whore, you showed your tits real quick by a lake
Yeah, exactly. So,
kinda thing?
but no. I was always a kid and thing. Like when I was younger,
Okay.
I was in, and it's funny because my dad's dad was like the first B movie guy. He made Marilyn Monroe's first movies. My grandfather.
What?
So yeah, so there's and then my great grandfather is a famous painter who um, who actually did all the portraits of like President Roosevelt and Eisenhower. So in the White House, they're still
You're
there.
an artist family, like, you could not work in entertainment, it wasn't allowed
Yeah, I
when you were
guess. Yeah,
born.
exactly. No, the band family's got. We have a really cool lineage there and history. But yeah, I certainly didn't
Did
want
you
to
have
be.
kids?
I have a son. Yeah, I have
Good.
a son. Yeah,
Is he
he's 9.
artistic?
Yeah. I mean, he's. You know what though? These days it's hard when you've got the screen and you've got the iPad and you've got the
Mhm,
Roblox and it's just this.
mhm.
He's when he does stuff that's art wise, like he's brilliant, but it's hard to keep your kids like off of that crap. Like it's
Mine
amazing.
are 8 and 12, and the
Okay, so
attention span the attention
it's
span,
yeah,
I
it's
agree because I grew up as a competitive dancer, and then
oh
I did, a lot of backup dancing, and so I'm trying to find them something to get into and stick
right.
with, and they just want their cell phones and iPads, and I go,
Yeah.
"Hey, hello, can we do something else?"
Yeah, that's
And
I know how you feel. The only thing I was really able to get him into, and well, he just kind of became into it when he was like 3, was karate, and now
yeah.
he's been doing that like multiple times a week for 6 years. So he's almost a black belt like in his karate thing. So yeah, it's crazy. That part's
Nice.
cool, but
We
yeah,
did
that's
karate for a little bit, baseball, basketball, everything. I mean, they'll do things, but they would
yeah.
rather be
No, he's
home.
stuck with this though. It's amazing. But yeah,
That's good. See,
yeah,
mine jump in for 2 or 3 years, and then they jump
right.
out, and
Yeah, I know, and that's totally
they don't
normal.
find
Yeah,
their groove. Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
they are outside right now on their bikes, so that's
that's
good.
good.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get my son to ride a bike for 9 years. He doesn't really care about that.
It's a different generation.
It
They're
is.
growing
I
up
know. I know. It's a
with
different world.
more entertainment at their fingertips than we could ever have on a VHS or cassette tape, so it's
I
hard to
know.
keep up with.
I know.
Yeah.
And he'll get so excited by winning digital item in a game that doesn't exist, that he paid money to get to, that isn't worth money, that I like.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm like, what? It's just, yeah, it's hard to.
I have lost thousands of dollars to Roblox.
Yeah,
This
I
game,
know. Me too. Same.
I am broke because of the
Yeah,
Robux
I
purchases.
know. Robux, always, every day. We need more
And
Robux.
it's like to wear a jacket that no one's gonna ever see in a game, but their friends are
Yeah,
online.
exactly.
I don't
Yeah,
get it.
I don't either.
But
I don't.
if I get 20 minutes to listen to podcasts or do what I want to do, I will give you the Robux. So, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's my son definitely relates me playing live shows to Robux for him. So it's, yes,
You
that's,
have to, it's a trade-off.
yes.
Okay, so I have to bring up, I couldn't not bring it up, Wherever You Will Go. I mean,
Mhm.
second longest running #1 hit single. That's a huge accomplishment on your part. Good job.
Thank you.
Did you
Yeah.
know like this is a major hit when it came out?
I mean, not when it came out. So this was, I mean, quick story. I wrote that when I was 15,
Wow.
and it was one of a lot of songs that I was signed to RCA with, and it was an acoustic demo, and they didn't really think that I was ready to make a record, so I kind of sat around for like 4 years, just waiting for them to let me make a record. And that was a song that they didn't care about. They didn't even care what I was doing. It was, it was like one of those situations. But someone at Disney heard the acoustic version of that song, the demo, and then they wanted me in that movie Coyote Ugly, if you remember that,
Oh, I love that
performing
movie.
the song. And it was because of that the label was like, okay, maybe you can make a record finally. And then like 5 years after I was signed, finally I made an album and recorded that song. And then that all kind of blew up. But it took like 10 months of working that song at radio for it to actually like become, a hit song. So like, I mean, there were multiple times where the label was like done, didn't want to continue working it. It would have like, so it's crazy. When you really look at all that, I have so many different moments that like it could have been over, but I kept pushing it or did things to push it. And yeah, so, but it did, yeah, it became a massive hit. And now it's when it's in the Billionaires Club or whatever. And it's like, it's crazy. Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, it's super excited. And then I got really lucky with international success. So like, even though after like the second Calling record, there was, like in America, things are quick to disappear, obviously, and there's new artists, new things, and but I got an amazing international following. So I've been touring, for the last 20 years, just all over the world, and it's been really great. It's a great fan base too.
I vibe with two things you said there. First, working in radio and how I miss how you guys had to call in to our stations and we got to literally talk to you to play your music. You
I
had to kind of
know.
smoosh up to us. Now you motherfuckers go straight to your own shit on Spotify, Apple, and
I
YouTube,
know.
and
I
you don't
know.
need the middleman. So it's an
No,
honor
we
when I get
do.
to talk to you
We
guys
do.
on a podcast.
We
Well,
do. I know what you're saying for sure. It was a total. I mean, I remember going to every top 40 station and having dinner with the the PD and all and all that stuff. And yeah, that's very different these days. And that's not my choice. Obviously, this is just the way the business is. But I mean,
yeah.
but sure, yeah, we could just go right and release music at online and stuff without any help. But I mean, but if you really want it to be heard or seen on a bigger scale, like you need satellite radio. You need radio to still be behind songs. So like, I mean,
And
that's
I
still
think
a
it's
vital.
exciting with social media. A lot of the fans want to get to know you on a personal level now. They want you to
Yeah,
make some
I
content or
know.
hear about your personal life.
No,
They don't
and
want
I've
you to be
never
a
been.
secret
Yeah, I know.
anymore. Where it
I
used to be
know,
cool to
and
be
I've
mysterious.
never really done that, and I don't. That'll be a good question of what I don't know if I'll. I know I have to play obviously the game, and I have great fans that know me, but I've never been one on social media like this is my my life, and here's my
This is my
so
caprese
I don't know.
salad that I made for lunch. You're not that
Right? Yeah,
guy?
I don't know. I don't foresee that, but who knows? I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, I overshare. I like to overshare.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just
Yeah.
like,
Well, that's how
I
I would
just,
be. I mean, if I assume that's how I'd be if I were to do it. But yeah,
yeah.
so far I've been sheltered.
And then you brought up another good point, how lucky we are in America. There's so many people in other countries overseas that worship American music and culture, and we
Yeah.
forget. And then a
We never
band
get to
goes
see it.
there and
Yeah.
it's freaks out that this band is coming and you're selling out larger venues in Asia or
Yeah.
Russia or Ukraine
Absolutely.
than you
Yeah.
would in America. We're spoiled here. We're spoiled
Absolutely.
rotten.
We're very spoiled, and but that's turned against us at this point because now it's like, the prices for live tickets are insane. It's all these, monopolies, and it's become now like, I mean, now nobody can really see live music unless you're like rich, and it's absurd. So, but yeah, no, I mean, I've toured over 100 countries. So like I've been to places that, that I was the first international band to ever go to that country or to do like,
Right.
so, it's an amazing experience on my end as well to do that. Cause I mean, these are people that are, like, just have never seen that. And and yeah, you're definitely idolized on a crazy level. That's
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
Like when my buddies' bands go to Argentina or like anywhere in
Yeah.
South America that are
Yeah.
kind of second level, they're the opener
Oh, sure.
band for the larger
Yeah.
band.
No,
They are freaked out over there.
yeah, Brazil has been a really big country for me since the beginning, and just a really great fan base there. And I mean, I tour there every 2 years. I've been doing that for 25 years, other than obviously a chunk of time where I couldn't, but it was, but it's, these are people that, I go play for thousands of people every night, and they're like, now they have their kids coming, and that's
Yeah.
wild. It's cool.
Yeah. I started out obsessed with Weird Al Yankovic when I was really little in the early 90s. And now my kids are obsessed with Weird Al Yankovic and
Which is
come into all the
great. I mean,
shows.
I mean, I love that he has found his way into this, this whole, new
Rat race. He hasn't
yeah,
left it, you know?
yeah,
It's
yeah. No,
cool.
he's great. Yeah, he's such a
Yeah.
nice guy too in person. He's a really
Yeah.
nice guy. Yeah.
Oh, obsessed. Okay,
Mhm.
so I always play a fun game every podcast. Are you down to play a early 2000s Mary Fuck Kill edition?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, Mary. Oh, Mary. What is
So
it
you have
called?
to marry someone, kill someone,
Oh,
and fuck
right. This one.
somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever played this game, but I know what it
Oh,
is.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll help you out.
that's okay.
Okay. We've got our first round Lindsay Lohan, Paris Hilton, and Britney Spears.
God, I've met all these people in person.
Me too. And
I mean,
and done
Paris,
some
I knew.
drugs with a
Paris, I
couple.
knew. Yes, yes. Paris, I knew well.
You remind me of Derek from Sum 41, just like the vibes. I gotta be
Oh,
honest.
yeah. He's a nice guy. But
Yeah.
He's had a hard go with a lot of stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah.
We were
Anyway,
deep in the party scene back in the day. And
yeah.
so I don't know, you and
She
then
definitely
Paris
could
and I
party.
have a couple of the same people on our list. And so I was like, I gotta include her. Okay, so would you marry, fuck, or kill Lindsay Lohan, Paris Hilton, or Britney Spears?
God, I feel horrible because even I guess marry Paris Hilton.
Good financial investment.
Not even that. I just at least I know her, and she's sweet
Smart
at the core.
cookie.
Yeah, and very smart and sure, but maybe Britney Spears. I've already hooked up with. I
I love that. No, you banged Britney Spears.
No, I didn't say that. I said,
okay,
but just a kiss at a moment, and when
That's
she was
hot.
really in her.
I banged a guy just because he banged Britney Spears, Jax Taylor, that ended up on a reality show, Vanderpump Rules. But in Hollywood in the early 2000s, he had just dated Britney Spears, and that was the only reason I wanted to date him. I'm gonna
Wow,
be
that's
honest.
funny. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
fuck
Dude.
it. You know.
Yeah. So sure, I do. I would do. I would probably kill Lindsay Lohan.
Okay.
And Britney.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, round 2: Nev Campbell, Liv Tyler, and Drew Barrymore.
So yeah, wow. Another list of people that Liv Tyler I've met a bunch of times, and her dad. So
Lucky.
she's super sweet. Man, Drew Barrymore too. Yeah, like she's her dad used to work with my dad a lot. So but man, that's hard. Okay, what was the first one? Sorry.
Nev Campbell.
Oh, Nev Campbell. So I never met her, but I would probably. I mean, this is a horrible game. I'd kill Nev Campbell. I certainly, I don't know, and what I'd marry Drew Barrymore probably, and then
Okay.
what is it?
You'd fuck Liv Tyler.
Yes. Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. She's gorgeous. Yeah.
Okay, last round. Pamela Anderson, Avril Lavigne, and Kate Moss.
I mean, Avril, I've met many times. We were on the same label and when she started. And yeah. Anyway, I'd probably marry Avril. She's probably the most down to earth of them all. I don't know. I've never met Kate Moss, but probably. Well, and the other one, sorry, was the
Pamela Anderson.
oh God, I would have to kill her because I don't.
You don't want to get Hep C. Is that
No, exactly. I've already watched her get boned, so I
me
don't really.
too, several times. Good
Yeah,
good
so
videos though.
I would marry yeah, I'd kill her, and then I'd marry um, I'd
Kate
Drew
Moss.
Barrymore, and then I would probably bone um, what's her face?
Avril.
Avril. Sorry, yeah, yeah.
That's hot. I agree with you. Okay, and then I have fun random questions.
Mhm.
What is a goal in 2027 that you want to accomplish?
2027. That's like
Mhm.
I haven't even thought of that year yet. I'm
You're
just
are you more of like a 5 minutes what you want to accomplish tonight?
no. I mean, I don't even. I've. I mean, I've been so close to so many things so many times that end up not happening, and I've been burned so many times for so many. I don't
I
get
feel
excited
you.
for anything anymore. I can't. It's I don't even look into the future. I'm very happy and content with my life as it is, and my family and the people I love around me. I don't, and obviously what I do. I hope to be playing. I love playing live. I love, seeing, the fans and seeing, people. I've been listening to music for, a long time. So, touring. I hope we're doing a lot of touring, but I don't have anything that I'm like, yes, this must be the goal.
That sounds less stressful. You're
It's
going where the wave
Wait,
takes you.
that is correct. Yes. And
Yeah.
after 20 years of basically trying to put another calling record out, it's been 20 years. I'm at this point where I will just be happy when it actually comes out. That's literally whether it does well or not. I'm just happy that I'm finally putting it out. It's been a
This summer, and
really
grateful for
difficult.
your health, that you're in
Yeah,
good
well,
health.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
here talking to you if that'd be, yeah. That's
Yeah.
yeah. That's a
Okay,
great.
and I have one more question. How
Mhm.
do you stay positive?
Um, I mean, I guess that's kind of ties in with like the last question. It's again enjoying. I mean, it's interesting when you're given like a death sentence and you're told like with Parkinson's or something. I mean, everything changes. Your whole life changes. The way your outlook changes. Everything. And just because that isn't the situation anymore, I still am. I still live very much for what's happening now. And like so yeah. I mean. Yeah.
Do you do yoga or meditate or anything at all, like mindful?
I mean, I did when I had to. I'm not. I mean, yeah. Like I mean, I can. I'm the most patient person ever. Like if like like I'm never like in a rush or pushing people or like or like you're like oh I gotta go first. Like I've learned to have insane patience with everything. So I think I'm like really easygoing like that. But sorry. The main question though that you asked was sorry. Say it one more time.
How do you stay positive?
Right, saying positive. So basically, for me, I mean, it's enjoy when you're not thinking about having to accomplish some goal in your head, and you start looking at everything like it's a gift, and then staying positive is easy. Like it's I I never expect anything to go my way. If that makes any sense, which might sound
Yeah.
like a defeatist attitude, but I'm always pleasantly surprised when it does. And and again, I'm just really happy with my immediate life and and my wife and yeah.
A happy pessimist. No, just be excited for your family. Yeah, same. I like a roof over my head when I wake up in the
Like what
morning,
I
my
mean,
kids are
yeah,
healthy.
yeah. Once that's obviously a never ending uh job to consistently have. So it's that's but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that's one thing I have just kind of built in because my dad has it, and all the artists in my band. And it was just like endless positivity. My like, you know, just when everything's been burned down and there's no way, everyone's like, what are you gonna do now? It's like, I'm just gonna keep going, you know.
Yeah. Keep trekking, keep swimming, like Dory
Yeah.
says.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
it. Well, thank you, Alex, so
Yeah.
much for
Thanks for
stopping
having me.
by Steph's Rock Show. I had a pleasure
Yeah.
getting to know you. And the Calling new single Dust is coming out, new
Yeah.
tour is coming out this summer. So everyone look forward to it. I will tag all the links down below on your
Cool.
social
Thank
media.
you.
And if you have anything else you want to say, you are welcome to.
No, just, you know, obviously this album was been written and created not just in the last few years, but there's songs in here that I wrote during the last 20, you know, so like it's quite a, like, I'm very proud of the album. It's a big work of art, so I'm super excited. Yeah,
You are birthing your album. Your baby is
yes,
coming out of you very soon.
yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, thank you.
All right, thank you. See you later.